a lot of people that watch don't subscribe. So if you enjoy our videos, please hit that subscribe button so you know the next time we go live talking about wrestling. Dark Side of the Ring, Season 6, Episode 1 that featured Mick Foley, Hell in a Cell. Dave and myself thought, much like the Montreal Screwjob, I don't know how much new ground this episode is going to break. And I was pleasantly surprised that they did bring a different angle to it, which Dark Side of the Ring is always good for. Their recreations that they do throughout the episode set the tone well. I thought it was great to hear from his family how they talked about it. Much was made of how his kids were involved and shown in Beyond the Mat and how they reacted to those chair shots. And this one really kind of gave you the idea of how normal a family structure Mick Foley had given the business that he's in and the amount of concern they had when they didn't hear from him at a regular time. This was the Hell in a Cell match that really, it made Mick Foley's career. They say during the episode, when Mick Foley's career is summed up, this is going to be one of those top things. It was interesting just the way they showed everything, hearing from the closeness he had with his wife and how she reacted and trying to get a hold of the WWF. If this was such a good start to the season, and I think it lived up to all the expectations I had for it. So going forward, very much looking forward to the episodes they will be showing. This week on Dark Side of the Ring, they're going to be talking Ludwig Borga, Tony Halme. This guy had a short run in the WWE, featured well, was a supreme heel, but the stories about his SS tattoo, they've become bigger lore about him than his WWF career. From what I heard in an interview with one of the creators of Dark Side of the Ring, his career after wrestling is almost wilder than his in-ring. And that's exactly what we said about Lance Von Erich when the Lance by Chance book came out. Some of these guys have these in-ring careers that are notable that you'll remember for years, but then it's the story of the life they live outside of the ring that's almost way more compelling and interesting. So check out the Lance by Chance book. Check out the Ludwig Borga episode this week on Dark Side of the Ring. So thank you for joining us today, guys. And like we said, the majority of the people that watch us aren't subscribed. So please, if you enjoy the video you saw today and you want to keep up with more of our content, we'll be bringing back the live watch alongs at some point. We have long form videos, short form videos, interviews with wrestlers, but most importantly, we do this for the love of wrestling and we like shouting out other wrestling creators. You may know us as the Working Fans Podcast, but when we're not doing this, we have a commentary gig.
Hey fans, it's the man they call Dave with producer Joe, and you probably know us as the commentary team for New Heights Pro Wrestling, but when we're not doing that, we got a podcast.
That is the Working Fans Podcast, where we talk pro wrestling, comedy, MMA, and so much more.
And tell them about that signature segment.
Oh, you talk about the 531?
You know I am.
That is a homegrown creation that has been our namesake. And if you want to know our namesake, we got Chevy, AJ Strange Brew, as well as the two of us.
And why don't you go to our channel, like, subscribe, show us some love.
Rate, review, all of it.